It is anticipated that the number of individuals who purchase grand touring automobiles that are fitted with 2 doors will continue to increase throughout the course of the year 2026, as indicated by the estimates that have been produced by the industry. The forecasts that have been supplied by the industry have been taken into consideration in order to arrive at this prognosis. Taking into consideration the fact that the BMW 8 Series is a spectacular example that serves as a perfect picture of this growing tendency, it is anticipated that this trend will continue to rise in the years to come. Specifically, this is due to the fact that the BMW 8 Series is an excellent illustration of this emerging trend. In this regard, the BMW 8 Series is an excellent illustration, and it serves as a witness to the fact that this is the genuine situation. Due to the fact that it is huge on both the interior and exterior of the vehicle, it is an excellent choice for passengers who are positioned in the same position as the driver. As a result, it is an excellent option for passengers in this category. Consequently, it is an excellent choice for the travelers who are dealing with this issue because of this. As a result of the fact that it is based on the fact that it has a significant amount of space on all sides, your observation is correct because it is founded on that reality. This is the reason why things are the way they are in the current situation. According to the opinions of the vast majority of people, the overwhelming majority, there are 2 automobiles that the 8 Series ought to be concerned about in relation to both of these automobiles. The Lexus LC and the Mercedes-Benz L-Class are the automobiles that are being questioned in this particular instance. As far as the market is concerned, the 2 autos in question are considered to be competitors with one another. This is the circumstance that is going place at the present? Without a shadow of a doubt, this is the situation that we find ourselves in at the present time. They are able to transport 2 persons in a manner that is practically equivalent to that of first-class luxury lodgings. In addition to the fact that each and every one of these automobiles is capable of attaining maximum speeds, they are also able to do so. An additional benefit, which is an additional advantage, is provided by these automobiles. It is a fantastic truth that you are in possession of this gift, and it is something that you really ought to treasure. When it comes to the 8 Series, the coupe and the convertible are the 2 basic body types that are available for the customer to select from. In the event that the purchaser so desires, the automobile can be purchased in any of these 2 separate configurations and configurations. For individuals who are eager to obtain any of these 2 separate body types, the possibility to get either of them is available to them. Those persons who are anxious to acquire one of these 2 distinct body types have the opportunity to get either of them. Both of these body types are separate from one another. You have the choice of powering it with either a potent turbocharged inline-6 engine or a combination of twin turbochargers and a V8 engine, depending on your preferences. Both of these options are available to you today. You have the ability to choose either of these 2 possibilities. Right now, you have the chance to select either of these 2 options out of the 2 alternatives. You have the ability to choose either of these 2 choices as the course of action that you would like to take action on. From the 2 choices that are open to you at this present now, you have the ability to select any of these 2 possibilities. You have the choice between the 2 options. In the case that you are interested in purchasing either of these 2 engine combinations, you have the option to select and choose which one you wish to purchase depending on your preferences. It is possible for you to achieve this goal by acquiring one of the 2 options being discussed. Although there are restrictions on the ways in which you can make use of these alternatives, you are free to utilize them in any way that you consider to be acceptable. This is the case even though there are limitations. You have the ability to take into consideration a few of these alternatives, which are made available to you, considering the 6-figure sum that was invested in the development of this home. The utilization of this property is completely justifiable. Specifically, this is due to the fact that the use of this property perfectly justifies the extraordinary level of construction that was employed in the constructing of this contemporary home. On top of this, the house has a personality that is completely and utterly unique in comparison to the personalities of any other properties that are located in the neighborhood. At each and every stage of the construction process, beginning with the foundation, The entire structure of the property is made out of materials that are of an exceptionally high quality. This is the situation throughout the entire construction process. This is the reason why situations are the way they are. This is the reason why things are the way they are in the current situation. This is the explanation for why things are the way that they are, especially when taking into mind the circumstances that are now present under the circumstances. There are 8 different body kinds that are featured in the product line, and each and every one of them is capable of providing an enjoyable and invigorating ride through the product line. These product lines are designed to fit all of these different body types on account of the fact that they are personalized to meet the requirements of each individual. When it comes to convertibles and coupes, which are both included in this category of body styles, there is a wide variety of lengths and degrees of performance that are available for consumers to select from according to their preferences. Convertible and coupe are 2 terms that are frequently used interchangeably. This is another accepted practice. On top of that, convertibles and coupes are 2 instances of the available alternatives in addition to the various body forms that are available to choose from. In addition to that, there's a vast assortment of patterns to choose from. When compared to the more adventurous drive modes, which provide a great deal of options for pleasure while an individual is behind the wheel, the high-performance M8 that has been formally analyzed may be judged to be head and shoulders above the competition. To put it another way, when compared to the other automobiles that are classified as belonging to the same category, the M8 is in a category that is entirely distinct from the other automobiles. It is possible that the price of a 2026 BMW 8 Series might range anywhere from $91.975 to $117.175, depending on the additional comforts that you want to incorporate into the automobile. This is something that is likely to occur. You need to give some thought to this in order to make an informed decision. There exists a possibility that this will take place. You need to give this some consideration if you want to arrive at a judgment that is founded on information that is correct. One can assert with complete assurance that this is something that ought to be regarded as rather probable. This is something that can be confirmed. Something like this was brought up earlier in the conversation. Therefore, it is not completely out of the question that the price could fall anywhere in the middle of the range that was indicated earlier. This is because the range was mentioned earlier. All of this is due to the fact that the range was mentioned previously. This is the situation that has arisen as a result of the fact that the range was addressed earlier. It would be the most sensible course of action for you to adopt, taking into consideration the prevailing condition of events, to make certain that you are properly prepared for this possibility.